Welcome back to the weekly upload of LEGO Access. Today we are looking at probably the biggest TV show in the world at the start of 2022 in Cobra Kai, a legendary TV show spanning back to Karate Kid and other ones. So today we will review the new LEGO Cobra Kai LEGO idea set that could be coming soon. As always, join the Discord down below. So getting into the video then, and today we have a very cool LEGO ideas set. It's a dojo slash house set, I guess. Now I've got to give you guys a bit of a disclaimer. I have never watched Karate Kid nor Cobra Kai, but plan to in the near future this year. So down in the comments, I want you guys to judge this set by nostalgia, how good it compares to the show, how much as a fan you would want this LEGO set in the near future. So that's my mission for you guys on this video. Obviously this set could become very popular with time, so let me know what you guys think about this LEGO set. So starting off then, there's definitely a few things that I have to mention. Now this set has around 415 supporters with only 421 days left, and I think it deserves so many more things. So let's get into it. So who hasn't watched the 80s classic film of the Karate Kid franchise? Well, me of course. Who didn't dream about becoming a student? So let's go and beat another Karate Kid together. So you've got Johnny Lawrence or Mr. Miyagi and all these other people, and you can choose between the two houses that you want to assemble. So the first one, you've got the front yard where Mr. Miyagi, sorry I'm saying that wrong, catches his collection of cars, his boat. In the Cobra Kai area, you've got Johnny's car, the podium where they train, and Johnny and Daniel for the young students. B, you've got the back garden. It's a beautifully well-cared space with Asian elements, plants and trees that depict Mr. Miyagi's love and affection. And you've got all of these different ones there. C, the house is composed of 3 rooms. One is a dojo, one is a kitchen, and one is a bedroom. And the other one is where the small dinner table and the fireplace are. This is a room where Daniel learns paint the house. That's the 4th lesson. So while creating this model, I think they really wanted to keep the Japanese details of the space, like the sliding doors. So the Karate Kid minifigures are Mr. Miyagi, young Daniel LaRusso, and the Cobra Kai era minifigures are old Daniel LaRusso, old Johnny Lawrence, Samantha LaRusso, Miguel Diaz, Robbie Keane, Ellie Hawk, Moskowitz. Sorry I'm saying that wrong, it's very, very hard. So let's get into what I think about this set. Now, I really like this set. I think it's a very, very cool set. And I want to just talk about all the different things. So let's start with the exterior of the LEGO set. Definitely being the strong point of the set. A nice vibrant scale for the house with many individual ways to create the plants. Backyard to create the plants. The backyard, which leads to the house, as well as a nicely done roof, looks at this amazing set with another in-depth area. I like the simple use of a tiled platform, which captures the drive, main building of the house, and the garden, rather than a separate build, which can be built separately. Again, this is very similar to LEGO Ninjago City, and it seems more of a display piece than one that really focuses in and hones in on playability. However, I can't underestimate the detail. I really love the plant area. I think it's a really, really cool access thing to do in. The way it leads from the house is definitely one of my favorite things that you can do throughout the set. I really think this set is much better than 415 supporters, and hopefully it gets so many more. It's a great set. It's a set that needs to be done in LEGO's own style. Yes, it will be changed, but it could still do amazing wonders for this thing. But there are a few flaws that maybe I'm going to mention now. This LEGO set, yeah, it does contain a few flaws for me, with the most major being the lack of playability inside the house. Thing is quite hard to access. I know there's roof comes on and off when you're doing it, but as it's more of a like sort of a building of the house with like sort of a tile platform, like I mentioned, it's kind of really hard to get playability when you can't like move it all around. And I really like the tiled area, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, for someone who's looking at it from a LEGO perspective, when they're looking at sets, they're going to look at all these different things, and playability certainly lacks with this thing. But it definitely makes up with the detail that it has. Like sometimes I first looked at it and thought there's not enough detail here, where's this bit, where's this bit. When you look inside the in-depth shots that you have inside the house, it looks great, and I'm sorry, but I really do like this set. Additionally, it seems maybe less productive to make a set that's harder to remove. Maybe the building because it's connected to the garden and stuff like that, but it is a very cool house. It's clearly styled for an old 1980s look, which can be changed around again. Perhaps I'm looking too far into it as space for the characters and other stuff like that, but I just feel the outside garden is clearly the most detailed area on the set. Maybe the house is maybe a little bit lacking. I still really like it, but it's definitely of cool design. But perhaps the house is more true to the series and moving again. And I must stress to you guys that you guys know more about the show than me. So please let me know how realistic this house is. Because to me, this looks like a great little set. Now the characters. Obviously, you guys who watch my channel, and a large amount of you do recently, they're definitely a huge part of any LEGO idea set, and these characters do not disappoint. Whilst I cannot comment on realism, I can say that these are the sort of unique characters I would love to have in my own LEGO collection. But all these characters, again, proving why LEGO ideas really set the standards for me. All of them have like an air of uniqueness about them, as well as intriguing me to find out more about the set. Capturing the attention of me and hopefully you guys. I really do like the characters of this set. I feel like some of the other sets we've looked at recently, the characters have been a little bit lacking, but this one definitely brings an air of greatness to it. I really like what they've done with it so far. It's definitely a really cool way to get in all of the characters, and it really showed the difference between an older style movie and a newer style TV show, which I think is probably the main aim here. Obviously you guys know better than me, and I love all the little details inside this house, the little chopping chopsticks, that's obviously what the wands are, and perhaps yes, that'll be hard for the minifigures to actually use in that same size bowl, so again it'll be a little bit hard, but obviously this set I feel is more of a model for me. And yeah, so obviously getting into my favorite parts of the set, it has to be some of these other ones. Like for example, I love the exterior. It's definitely my favorite part of it, but I would probably not purchase a set. Now I know you guys would be like, oh my god, why wouldn't you purchase a set? You've bigged it up, you've talked like you really love it. I really love this set, but until I've watched Cobra Kai and watched Karate Kid, I cannot give you an honest comment of when I would actually buy it. I barely buy Lego sets. I love looking at Lego sets. I love analysing Lego sets. I love getting Lego sets. I think the most recent one I got was a Lego Ninjago one, which was an old one from 2012. I really like stuff that I can really connect to. And I know that sounds weird, it's just a Lego set and stuff, but I've loved Lego Harry Potter my whole life. That's why I love talking about it. That's why I love getting Lego sets from it. And I love the Lego Ninjago series from 2012, 2013, 2014. It's really cool. So it's going to take something massive to get this. Saying that, there's definitely a few Lego idea sets that I have got. There's the Friends set, there's the Winnie the Pooh one, there's all these other ones that my family and me have purchased upon the years. I didn't get the Stranger Things one, but this one definitely looks good. So yeah, sorry, I booked you on a bit of a tangent, but I love the exterior. That's definitely my favourite part of this Lego idea set. The characters following closely behind. And on further inspection from the close-up images, I had to say that the interior is growing on me, perhaps making this my favourite set in a long while. So clearly, I'm going to go tell you guys to definitely support this amazing set below. We've got to get this one up to 10,000 supporters, hopefully get some more milestones on it. I really like this set. This guy's already got 10,000 supporters on the other Lego idea set they did previously. I'm not sure which one it was, but they definitely were a great member to look at, and I hope they do many more Lego sets. So definitely look at this Lego set. With all my Lego sets, let's compare to this set. It definitely exceeds my thoughts. The Goonies was, whilst a good set, it doesn't come close to my likeness of this set. Comparing to the houses, such as the Home Alone one that's been picked, or the Hocus Pocus one, I've talked about how houses shouldn't get picked anymore, but this set is definitely a lot different for me, and it definitely looks a lot detailed. So maybe this one would get picked, definitely deserves a chance to. It's not as large, not as detailed as these bigger ones, but I would say that this one is definitely high up there and has its own unique feel to it, meaning I'm obviously going to give it the really cool LEGO Access stamp of approval. So make sure to support the set, and I'll see you guys there. So make sure to support it and go and give it some love. This is a really cool set. So guys, go support that set. It's really cool, really great. But make sure to also subscribe and like my channel. And my aim for 2022 is to create content every week for you guys, mostly every Saturday, maybe Sundays, when I feel like I want to. I'm definitely going to aim to do some higher level content. I know this guy is, oh my god, just doing more Lego ideas content. I'll try to get some more stuff out for you guys. But yeah, hopefully this Lego idea set is getting pushed, and hopefully some more of you guys join my Discord in the near future. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what happens and where this goes. So make sure to subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.